Have you ever driven down a dark, empty road late at night? That feeling of unease, where every shadow seems to stretch and twist into something unnatural? Let me tell you a story that might make you think twice before driving alone in the dark. This is the tale of Balete Drive, a place in the Philippines notorious for one particularly persistent resident. Our story begins with a taxi driver. Let's call him Mang Tony. It was well past midnight, and a sudden downpour had turned the streets into a slick black mirror. He was cruising down the long tree-lined stretch of Balete Drive, eager to get home. The ancient Balete trees, with their gnarled branches and hanging roots, looked like skeletal fingers reaching out in the dim glow of the streetlights. It's the kind of place that feels old, heavy with stories best left untold. Suddenly, his headlights caught something. A figure standing by the side of the road. It was a woman, drenched by the rain, dressed entirely in white. Her long, dark hair was plastered to her face, obscuring her features. Against his better judgment, Mang Tony felt a pang of pity. Who would be out here at this hour, in this weather? He pulled over. The window rolled down with a soft whir. "Miss, are you all right? Need a ride?" he called out. The woman didn't speak. She just slowly lifted her head and gave a slight, almost imperceptible nod. He unlocked the back door, and she slid in without a sound. The car felt instantly colder. "Where to, miss?" he asked, glancing at the rearview mirror. But all he could see was darkness in the back seat where her face should be. A faint, almost inaudible whisper reached him. He leaned closer. "I'm sorry, I didn't catch that." The whisper came again, a bit clearer this time, like the rustling of dry leaves. "Just drive straight." So he did. The silence in the car was deafening, broken only by the rhythmic swish of the windshield wipers and the drumming of rain on the roof. Minutes felt like hours. He kept glancing at the rearview mirror, but he could never quite make out her face. It was just a pale shape in the gloom. Finally, trying to break the heavy tension, he asked, "So, where exactly am I dropping you off?" There was a long pause. And then, the whisper, no longer from the back seat, but right beside his ear. "You can stop here." Mang Tony flinched, his blood running cold, turned his head. The back seat was empty. His heart hammered against his ribs. He gripped the steering wheel, his knuckles turning white. "This isn't funny," he muttered, his voice trembling. He dared to look in the rearview mirror one last time, and that's when he saw her. She was there in the back seat, her head tilted at an unnatural angle. Her face was pale, almost translucent, and her eyes were just black, empty pits. But the worst part? She was smiling, a wide, lipless grin that stretched impossibly far.